All right, we're here. 200 freestyle race from our first dual meet of the season last weekend. I'm going to start off looking at lane 5 here, Connor Foote. Here at the start. Let's see. Here we go. So I would only say for the beginning of the start, put your feet where you want them before the starter takes or has you take your mark. For me, I feel like it's a lot more comfortable and better. You have nice high hips. You're not flexing on the blocks. Your hands weren't on your knees before the take your mark as well. When the buzzer goes off here, your arms and legs are the first thing to react. Your head stays still until you're up in the air. It takes a quick glance forward, which I'm fine with. Your arms just barely get in line right there. And your legs, I don't know if it's the angle or they actually are. It looks like your left leg might be a little bit off. Um, and the splash leads me to believe that you might not have even been straight from the knee down, and they could have been off. Again, it could be the angle, but something to take a look at closer at practice and future meets. Off the start. Oh no. Breath off the first stroke. This is a real nice aggressive breakout, but the breath off the start, the first stroke's a little bothersome. So the whole race, you kind of have this gallop stroke, which I'm fine with, especially in the 200. Um, but the one thing that is going to bother me, this recovery, overwater recovery, it's it's a little too straight on for me. Someone's going to have to talk me into why this is good because for especially in the 200, I just don't see this being the go-to. It's you're all legs and the arms. You're just swinging them around pretty wide, and they're not so efficient over the top of the water. Um, for example, like at the 2019 NCAA meet, the Zachary Apple from I think Indiana University, could be wrong on that one, but he swam with like a very straight arm stroke, kind of like what you're doing here. And then the guy that won from Cal, he had more of a bent arm recovery, and everyone else in the heat, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'd have to take a look again, obviously, but I feel like everybody else had a bent arm except for Zach Apple. And Zach Apple basically burnt out at the end, similar style to how you'd expect a sprinter to, and it's because I think of his style of swimming and the. Well, let me talk about your hands here. The entry I think is a lot better even from last year. Like you're coming over the top. Oh, it changes. Oh, you kind of get it here. No, we'll get a better angle in a little bit. But the way you're entering, well, okay. Like you have a nice entrance with your hand right here. I can already see like there's a slight pitch in your wrist, so like your wrist is already starting to angle downwards towards behind you. So hopefully, and I need to take a look at this underwater, but like your goal is to have your hand, the palm of your hand, facing straight back once you have established position in the water up top. And so I can see that you already start to set your hand up like that as you're entering the water. You have a good angle to your hand when you enter, and so I think it's going to be very beneficial to you moving forward. Um, okay, back to Connor. Split wise, that was the third 50. You obviously the way we're doing these dual meets, like race strategy wise, I'm not mad about how you did this. You took off the third 50 basically to to close on the guy and to finish the race. Is definitely entertaining, and it's a smart way to swim a dual meet. But certainly we can't rely on that strategy for like when it comes down to throwing down in real time. Nice head down on the finish. Let me pull up the splits really quick if I can. So, swimming, 200 freestyle. So, we're out 23-9, 26-8, 28-4, 26-0. So, for you to close in 26-0, that'd be your second fastest split. I mean, yeah, 28-4 in the third 50. I would say you not only shut it down the third 50, but you're already kind of relaxing the second 50. So, I mean, it's like a donut where you're good on the outside and not so. There's not really anything there in the middle. But it's pretty exciting for you to have swim. That I see that as an event where you can easily go under 140 this season, and so I think we have a lot to play around with there.